It's time for Around the Ozarks Rewind, brought to you by Kaleidoscope at the corner of Fremont and Sunshine. Here are your hosts, Woody and Janet.
Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather.
Used to be faster at that.
Hey, Jan.
Hey.
Hey, everybody. It's Woody and Janet with our podcast, and we're glad to be with you. And we have a guest today for
Very special guest.
First guest.
Something like that.
It's Tom again from Kaleidoscope.
Yeah, real special.
Hi, Tom. Now,
Your voice is so recognizable.
With the people. Yes, you have a very recognizable voice.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Get intimate with the people. You see this?
Hi, this is Tom again from Kaleidoscope. I'm here with Woody and Janet and Jay in the studio today.
Oh, he's smooth. Smooth.
Isn't that nice? That was nice.
Like fine wine.
You did it good.
Fine wine, yeah.
Good.
All right, now Tom has. I have to address something right off the bat.
I know where you're going.
Do you?
I wouldn't go there if I were.
I'm going to go there.
You're going to go.
Tom has some new artwork on his arms that I've never seen before. Tell us about it. When did you decide to get what do they call it? Skin art or what's it called?
It's called a tattoo.
Tattoo.
A tattoo.
Yeah.
A sleeve.
Well, we have a tattoo studio in our store.
That's
so
right.
It seemed like the thing to do. And,
so that's for advertising?
Well, no, I got one for my mom when she passed away. And then they just add, this is WWTPD is what would Tom Petty do. Which is,
what would Tom Petty do whenever you're in a...
Which is the way to live your life. WWTPD. And then my best friend died and I had this put on. So anyway.
I heard about that one. That's nice.
Well, now, before we go too far with the show, we have a topic about that, a letter when people write us with their problems.
Sure.
And between Janet and I, we can solve anything.
I don't know if I solved anything last week. I'm getting in trouble for that, for letters. People think that the letters are about them. Like, these are letters that are coming in. I'm not talking about anybody.
But one
if I wanted to talk about someone, they'd know.
But each letter represents 1,000 people that didn't write.
But it's not people. That's not about people.
Well, first of all, are they really letters or are they email?
Email.
Okay.
Email.
Yeah.
He calls them letters.
So they didn't actually write it out and take it to the post office, buy a stamp.
Mm-mm.
No, okay.
Jay, would you look up the word letter?
Yeah.
I did a lot of letter writing.
I think I might be safe here.
Yeah.
No.
I might be on. I'm an educated man. I went to school of the Ozarks.
Yes.
I went to Drawn.
I've driven by a college. I know what one looks like.
Yeah. Well,
I didn't even finish Drawn. That's pretty sad.
Our daughter went to Drury, and she was, I'm sure, the only student with the same zip code as Drury. Because we lived in North Campbell then.
Oh, okay. My daughter went to Drury for a while.
That can be handwritten or printed on paper.
A letter is a written message which can be emailed.
When's the last time you wrote a letter?
It's been about a month.
Yeah, me too. My daughter, I wrote to my daughter at camp every day.
You ready? Hi, Woody and Janet. You guys are always good at about how you solve problems for people, but this isn't me.
Yeah.
What? See, here we go.
Sure, it's not. That's not your problem.
He said your problem. It's a friend.
Yeah.
I have a friend.
Yeah,
I'm concerned that my mom is about to do something that I know she'll regret. She's always been against tattoos and did everything to keep me from getting one in high school. But now, out of nowhere, she and a couple of friends have decided to get inked. My mom is in her early 50s, and I'm convinced this is some kind of midlife crisis thing.
Oh, I've heard
I
that.
know it's her body, but tattoos just don't look good on older people.
Hey.
And she wants it.
Hey, whoa.
Let me finish the letter, people.
Oh.
And she wants it on her leg. I didn't have the heart to say anything to her, but tattoos are forever. I really feel like, pardon me, I need to do something, but I don't want to hurt her feelings. Can you ask your listeners what they would do? Well, we used to have a radio show where people could call in, but if you'd like to write to us. But let's hear from a tattoo expert.
No, not an expert, but someone who has some. But really,
What can you describe?
cut your mom some slack. Just let her do what she wants to.
yes.
For God's sake, she had you.
Yeah.
You know,
And it's
Yeah,
probably something she wants to
deserves
do with her
to be
friends.
able to get a tattoo. I'm sure you're wonderful. I'm sorry.
Early 50s.
My daughter didn't
My
like
age.
it either.
Early 50s.
She didn't like it either, but now she's getting a few little tiny ones.
Now,
But see, here's the thing about a tiny tattoo is that your skin does, even if you're older, your skin's still going to age, and a tiny tattoo is not going to really last that long. I mean,
It's gonna sink in the wrinkles?
But it's going to ink will spread as your skin gets oily and stuff. So better to pick out something good in the leg. Who's going to see it?
now, Jay, have some of your islands disappeared as you've gotten older?
Oh gosh, he's going to pull them out again.
Yeah, let's see those
I-
Hawaii. No, that's the Hawaiian
Still there.
Islands. And they're looking.
That did not. Yeah.
No.
you need to see-
Wahoo!
Wahoo! Wahoo! He said he saw the Big Island last time.
The
Jay
Big
did
Island's
that.
there, yeah.
Oh, it's.
Isn't that what it's called, the Big Island?
I didn't notice.
They better look into that. There's still 1,000 people missing. I mean, hundreds of kids probably still. I mean,
Yeah,
And I feel sorry for the guy that said that they were on to him about not sounding the alarm, which was for tsunamis. He was afraid everybody would run away from
That's
the water
just stupid.
toward the
What do you think
city
they're-
instead of to the.
you got to have
way.
you got to have a pretty good excuse to not
There's
sound an
Turn the
alarm.
alarm.
I
there's
mean,
not.
there's not really one.
No.
There isn't a good one. If you're making up,
Or for leaving the power lines connected when
Yeah.
they knew that this was a
yeah,
Do
possibility.
they know what started it?
Mother Nature.
Really? Just
Is that the latest?
I don't know. No, I'm talking about the hurricane.
No.
No, the
fire.
fire.
And,
The fires.
Power
Yeah,
line Westwood.
yeah, probably power lines. Yeah,
really?
who knows?
and they could have shut them off.
Yeah.
And of course, government's been terribly lax in cleaning up the brush in forests. Of course, you got to have a little brush.
Do you have family there still?
Not on that island.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Wait, so that's a yes, but not that island.
Well, have we solved this guy's problem?
Yeah, I think that.
Let
Yeah.
your mom do what she
How do we know
wants.
it's
Yes.
a guy? Does it
Yeah,
say?
we don't really.
Sounds like a girl
Does it?
to me.
I can't tell by the. You can't. Usually when you look at handwriting, you can tell.
Is it pink?
No, it's black on white.
Yeah.
Printing.
Yeah, cut your mom some slack. Let her do what she wants.
Cut your mom some slack. This man has spoken. He is wise.
Tell her to go to Kaleidoscope.
Yes, there's the wise decision.
Yeah.
Now listen. If she
Wait,
gets it,
hold on one second. And if Bobby, the shop manager, thinks that she shouldn't have it, she will tell her. And like if she said if she should have it bigger or put some different place,
Right.
So it'll last,
That's
'Cause
what you want.
We turn down tattoos occasionally
Do
because
you really?
yeah, because it's the tattoo
politically
artist,
incorrect.
well, if sometimes we do that politically
Really?
incorrect. Oh yeah.
Really? What do people want? That's.
I mean, if you want a swastika, we're not going to do it. Someplace will do it, but we won't.
Oh, yeah.
But
People ask for that.
not so much. That's not like the most popular thing. But yes, we do decline to do some work on people sometimes. It doesn't happen that often.
Anybody ask for political ones
I don't know. But why would
like
you?
MAGA?
But that's going to be. You're going to have to explain that to your grandkids 20 years from now, and they're going to go, "What? I still don't get it."
Make America great again. Okay, so tell me, you mentioned somebody named Bobby. Is she the artist?
No, she's the shop manager.
The shop manager of the whole store?
No, of the tattoo shop.
Now, where is that? Is that upstairs?
You haven't been in the store lately, have you?
No, I haven't been in there since I quit smoking. I mean, since I...
There's a
I've been
lot
in
of other
there.
stuff. We have an adult store, Come on.
I may have been in there.
Yeah.
in the adult store?
Well, I'm an adult.
Yeah.
I can get a tattoo. I can go to an adult
Are we talking
store.
toys, Tom?
We're talking toys.
Clothes.
Yeah.
Like,
There's all kinds
What
of.
kind of toys
Yeah.
did you buy?
I didn't buy any toys.
And we have a lot of little kids toys because women bring in their daughters to get pierced, and there's kids wandering around. There's all kinds of toys and stuff. I mean, it's It's just it's a great store. It's like actually no other store that you've ever been in.
It's beautiful.
It's completely eclectic.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah. I used to go in there to buy my records.
And you still can today. We carry vinyl still.
Were you the first to carry vinyl in Springfield?
No, maybe House of Sound might have been.
That would have been
before
the
us.
record shop.
Or disc records in the mall. Maybe remember them?
I do.
Yeah.
I do. But
What
I
about
thought
the
you had
record
something to
shop
do
on
with the.
Glenstone?
Well, there were lots of stuff, but I thought there was a time.
Glenstone was probably dirt when you were
Jim
there.
Stanley used to advertise for the record shop. Okay,
Well, there was
so
something
it's
about the
House of
Ozark Mountain
Sound.
Daredevils that Kaleidoscope had to do with. Didn't you? Weren't you the first?
Well,
to-
he carries the Daredevils.
When their first album came out in the early 70s, that's when we opened. So we've been joined at the hip for 50 some years.
That's awesome.
So yeah, when they're and I've told this before, when the second album came out, the first album came out, and that was our that was our opening deal. But our first anniversary, the It'll Shine When It Shines came out, and we bought, I think, 1,500 copies of that.
Wow.
It came in a truck on a pallet. I mean, not in a box.
Great.
So and that was our installment cost and plus a little freight, but that was what helped put them on the map locally because all of their fans locally could get the album. It wasn't up to the mall to have 4 copies and wait 2 weeks to get 4 more copies. So that really helped put them on with their fans and really put us on the map too.
I loved
That's
that
awesome.
album.
Yeah.
It's got songs on it I could never write. Like I've been standing on a rock. I would never have thought of that.
Who wrote most of their songs?
I think Steve Cash and John, I think.
And Randall wrote.
And I actually was talking to John the other day, and I said I really like Standing on the Rock because I have a Standing on the Rock joke, but it involves drugs. So, but I said to him, my joke was that I can't tell the joke,
Can't he tell it?
but
No.
Why? Why?
Why? Because we have a clean
you don't
reputation.
smoke
so this
anymore.
rock
I'm not going to let him taint our...
fell on the floor, and I said Steve stepped on it. I said that's why you got Standing on the Rock. He said that's a good story, except I wrote it, meaning John wrote it. So anyway,
Dylan.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I wasn't crazy about the new one, More Cowbell, but, I guess it's a thing. More cowbell. Have you heard that?
No.
Play a lot of it though. Yeah,
Okay.
I have a good Daredevil story.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
back in the early days, remember the stadium shows at Arrowhead? They have Firefall, the Doobie Brothers, the Beach Boys, blah blah blah, and the Daredevils always played there. It was like the Beach Boys, the Doobie Brothers.
Where was this?
Arrowhead Stadium, and then the Daredevils, maybe Steve Forbert, maybe or.
I remember him.
So we sold tickets for that, and we had about maybe 60,000 in cash. We took up in a paper bag because we wanted to get all access passes. So we took the cash upside to count it, and then we could kind of stand around and get passes. But when I think it was the Eagles were playing too. Anyway, one of those, we sat on the speakers on the stage with our legs dangling off, looking at 60,000 people. I mean, it was really, for a couple of kids, 20s, it was really a cool rock and roll experience. And then another time, Steve Cash and I were up in the press box. And it was great because you could go, we need some more gin and tonics down here. And then Steve and I walked back through the chief's offices to Lamar Hunt's personal box.
Oh.
And there was a guy, probably a rookie football player with a beer tap, and he said to Steve, you guys were great. And I said, we just tried to put on a good show. So that was my brush with rock and roll. And I tried to have my wife, Pam, well, that's another story, too.
Well, I love Pam's story.
It was the chief's offices. It was an empty offices. It was an opportunity.
Yeah, I gotcha. Kind of like
squandered.
the Mile High Club, only.
Yeah. It's an NFL football club.
Right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh, man, you guys.
Arrowhead.
I know. Pam's going to hate that. I hope my daughter doesn't hear this.
Or my daughter. Or your daughter.
Although,
or your daughter.
Here's something about the radio. Mm-hmm. My daughter, God love her, says, Dad, people don't listen to the radio. I did a thing about my mom for Mother's Day, and she said, I heard that. I had to pull off the road because I was crying. I said, see, Mom, see, Whitney, people do listen to the radio. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they'll listen to this. I'll probably,
And you know, radio's
I
really
hope so.
changed, though. I mean, you got very few people like Jay still. I mean, 20 years ago, you walk into a station like this, and there'd be buzzing with people.
oh, yeah, yeah.
You could
And
feel
you know
the
what?
excitement.
Huh?
You could feel the
Yeah.
excitement.
Yeah, you could just feel it, you know, and
That on-air light would go
and
on.
now,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and now most of the stations, the morning show, the guy's never even been to Springfield.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I heard the other day on some station, I don't know what it was, that somebody won a contest. They called in and they said, "Oh, I can't believe I won." And then I was excited for her, but then I realized she's probably in Texas or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know, not even
That's
here.
exactly right.
Yeah.
I blame iHeartRadio for a lot of the degradation of the craft. Oh, they're terrible. Okay, you want to talk about music a little bit? Country music? Country music? Like
Boy, I
country
don't
music?
know a lot
Yes, I do.
about.
You do?
I like Chris Stapleton.
All right.
I have actually a country music illusion here, or whatever. I was Towns Van Zandt was my roommate in high school. Pancho and Lefty.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
He wrote it, right?
yes, sir.
That was
Wow.
a cool song.
Yeah.
That's
All right, so
do you all
and Jay,
do
you
always
get in on
hanging
this too.
around
Pull your
cool
microphone up close
Present.
so we can hear you.
We're not recording yet, are we?
Somebody, we're not.
the whole island
Oh, yeah.
thing, the pulling
I'm
of
tired.
the pulling the pants
Yeah,
down. That
shows
was
me
all.
going. Yeah.
That was
Okay,
all
this
live.
comes from a source called.
Country music today.
Oh boy, I'm not going to be good at this.
Studyfinds.com. Studyfinds.com. The top 5 country songs of all time. Naturally, I disagree with this list, but would you
Am I
guys
gonna
like
know
to try
these?
to guess some?
It'll be
Friends in Low Places. Number one.
Say again?
Friends in Low Places. Number one.
I didn't. Oh, Friends in Low Places. That's on the top 5.
you are good.
Well,
Always
yeah,
on my
think
mind.
About that.
Always on my
That
mind.
is a powerful, great pop
Yeah.
country song.
Yeah.
And that's number 3.
Wow.
Number 3.
Mine's not on there?
What is yours?
Always on my mind.
No, I'm sorry, it's not.
Jeez.
Tennessee whiskey on there. It's probably too recent.
Oh, no, sorry.
I bet these are old.
Anybody else?
I do.
Here, I'll give you what this,
What else is Garth Brooks
what they
saying?
say. And then
Something
I'll
in the
tell you
rain.
How I disagree, huh?
Thunder, and the thunder rolls.
It's not, didn't make the top 5.
Really?
No, you got to think. You're talking about records. You're talking about the sound. We're
Yeah.
talking about the best songs.
I was
of all
talking. That's
time.
what I was doing.
Like if your daughter Lily sang it, it'd still be a good song.
That's what I was doing. Songs.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. I just got them wrong.
Okay.
And what are those for?
Yeah, what?
The other 4.
Number 1. I Walk the Line by Johnny Cash.
I was going to say Ring of Fire.
Boy.
Okay.
Yes.
Number 2. And this is wrong, but it's Take Me Home, Country Roads.
Oh, yeah. Everybody knows that.
Number 2 should be Rocky.
Oh.
I don't.
What
I
about
don't-
Delta Dawn?
You know, you got something there.
I know.
That's great.
Yes, I never thought "Take Me Home, Country Roads" was really a country song. It had the word "country road" in it, but I never figured John Denver to be a
Country guy.
country guy. Now,
Yeah.
Folksy. More
yeah, most folk.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, you know, and you wouldn't consider Johnny Cash to be pop, but,
Yeah,
you know, Ring of Fire was...
John Denver died. Tom, did you know this?
What?
yeah. I know the airline,
What?
personal. Yeah,
Man, is there anything about it on the internet?
What he just found
We
out.
discovered this a few weeks ago.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
had a little
Take
bit
Me
of-
Home, Country Roads, John Denver. Actually, it should be Rocky by Dickie Lee.
And Delta Dawn
Number
should be in there.
three, Friends in Low Places by Garth Brooks.
Oh,
Look at that.
Yeah.
Number 4.
He has 2
and
of
believe
them.
it or not, I'm ashamed that I don't know this song, but because it must be great. Live Like You Were Dying.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh,
Tim McGraw.
Tim McGraw. Boy, yeah.
Scott
That's deep.
Simon is Tim McGraw's manager.
And Faith Hills.
And Faith Hill.
Yeah.
And number 5, Jolene by Dolly Parton.
Ooh, that's good. You know, Miley Cyrus does a version of that. That's really good.
She's nasty.
Why do you
There's
say
no there's
that?
no Patsy Cline on there or anything?
I was going to say crazy.
No, Crazy
Yeah.
was, that should be on there.
Yeah.
Did you know that Crazy is still on like almost every jukebox in America? Well,
Even
it
at
was-
Mexican
it was 20
Villa.
years ago.
Whoa.
I wish
First of all,
those would
where have you
work.
seen a jukebox?
Mexican Villa on National
Oh, okay.
at the
Yeah.
tables, but they don't work.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They just smell
What
funny.
about
Silverleaf
not
has one.
Ed's, but hamburger, cheeseburger, lettuce, and tomato. Dun, 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 dun. Reds,
Does he have a jukebox?
huh? Out on
Wow.
West Sunshine.
Man.
Yeah, you blew me into
No. But you're going way back.
No, Reds is out on Sunshine.
Oh, the new Reds.
Oh, it's
Have
a
you
new
not
red.
been there?
No.
Oh,
I haven't been to the new
Dave
Caspers
Campbell.
either, though. So
Dave Campbell owns it.
It's got everything from the 50s in there. I mean, jukeboxes and pictures and videos and
They don't
the
have
tablecloths, everything.
they don't have vegan burgers.
Well, no, they didn't have vegan burgers.
They
in the
did
70s.
for a while.
Reds did.
Yeah.
COVID hurt a lot. Did it hurt Kaleidoscope at all?
only, we had to close for 2 months. But
Oh.
after that, it was gangbusters.
I bet.
It was
I bet people
huge,
were
yeah.
just-
I would
Especially
think
Still great, but it was the post-pandemic was.
with so many things to see and do in there, I would think that it would be popular. For
Especially
people
the
who've been
one
cooped
half.
up in their house.
You know what I'm saying?
What?
Yeah.
Especially the one half of
The part Janet's been in.
the part I've been in.
Yeah.
What's the upstairs?
No,
No, it's a side.
I've been up there too.
Yeah.
But it's on the side. It's connected. It's all lovely.
Yeah.
So
I haven't
bright.
been in there in a while.
I'm a little upset about that.
Well, as you should be, because what are friends for if they don't shop local?
That's
I've been
exactly
buying
right.
all my paraphernalia from Amazon.
Gosh.
Really? They sell it? No. But I have to say that I do, they say don't drink in prime.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
drink and prime.
Well,
That's good.
the Shark vacuum?
yeah.
I got 2 of those coming in.
Uh-oh.
You.
Didn't
After
really-
a few
Didn't really mean to
tequilas.
get. Well, I meant to get one, but
Let me know how that works because
They're
I have a
great.
Dyson.
they're great.
Not happy with it.
The Shark
Say,
is great.
did you know that Tom has recently changed a person's life
Yes.
with just one little thing? Look over here. Where's your lemons, Jay?
Oh, they're gone.
You threw your lemons away?
What were those about? I walked in, I saw those.
Tom?
And then I saw you.
Tell a story about the man whose life you changed.
If you shoot tequila, which most really good humans do, and you're hooked on the lime, an orange slice. I mean, it's a life changer. It's probably not a good thing, but it'll make you want more. Silver tequila chilled with an orange slice. I don't really care what brand it is.
So you shoot it just like you would do a normal shot with
Yeah,
salt,
No, I skip the salt. Just
Okay.
go right to shoot it,
orange slice.
orange slice. It's like a health drink.
There you go.
I'm gonna try.
When I go to Metro,
That's what you get
Christian or Alex will just set down the shot glass with the,
with an orange.
and I've, Pat has plaques of people who have passed on, and I'm my good friend Mike Schifford, who's I called Steve. He's got a plaque, and that's the first thing I can do is
Toast
his plaque. Oh. Yeah.
Now I can drink white tequila, but for some reason
You mean clear, silver
clear.
tequila. Yeah.
Yes. But if I drink any other kind, I get red spots all over my face.
Yeah, just
I think it's an Asian thing.
is it spots on your body or in your throat?
On my body, like you can visibly
We're going to
see
need some other tequila in here right now.
right now.
Yeah.
You
'Cause
went
we're
to
gonna-
see
Put
it.
Tanya
It happens
Tucker-
like that.
We didn't come prepared.
It happens like that
Put
too.
Tanya Tucker on the jukebox.
Yeah.
What?
So yeah.
That Quavo, you are a friend of mine.
I have my daughter singing Delta Dawn when she was 5.
Okay, we'll hear that
hear
on
that
probably
later?
our next podcast.
It's lovely.
Tom, why don't you wrap this up and tell us everything you think that we really should know? The top 5 things to know about Kaleidoscope, not counting the address, which is Sunshine and Bennett. No.
Oh dear God.
No, you've moved.
For 50 years at the corner of Fremont and Sunshine.
You moved.
Well, not
I
really
haven't
on
been
the
in there
corner.
for 50 years.
You haven't been in there for 50 years?
Right.
What am I doing here?
Oh,
Fif-
my.
Everything you want, but nothing you really need.
Everything.
That's not true.
you
There's
want.
been stuff I've needed
Yeah, okay.
from there.
Yeah.
She's a little unusual.
Yeah.
Well,
That's just a great place, great people. It's a fun place.
It is a fun place.
it is.
It's an experience just to, you don't mind if people just come in and browse.
No.
Do you know that you probably would not have anything left in that store if you were, say, in business in San Francisco? Have you heard about the shoplifting?
Oh, yeah. Those, and in L.A. too.
Yeah. and-
Nordstrom's has said they were going to close their downtown San Francisco store.
Because people are just.
But
Same-
now, are we giving
Taking
people
Same
an
with
idea
Philadelphia.
here?
Are we doing what?
Yeah, we.
let the cat
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
not do that at Kaleidoscope. Thank you very much.
No, not here in the Ozarks. We wouldn't do that.
No, we're too nice here. Yeah.
Exactly. We're very nice
too.
people.
But
Okay.
we've been, but I'll say we've been there 52 years. Pam and I, my wife Pam and I, have been married 52 years. So we got married in December on Keith Richards' birthday, which we didn't know at the time. 9 months later, we opened a store. So in effect, Kaleidoscope has been the baby that has supported us all of our life.
Isn't that
Isn't that
something?
kind of sweet?
It is.
And our daughter and son-in-law.
Are they running it now,
Yeah,
Whitney?
yeah.
And
Yeah, Whitney and Ben.
she's
You
so
should invite
sweet.
Keith Richards over.
We're going out to Big Sur, California to the Post Ranch Inn for Keith Richards' birthday. He won't be there, but we'll be there.
If anybody could get him to go to dinner, it would be you
It'd
guys.
be you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
I hear he's real amiable.
I saw the interview he did on 60 Minutes, which, really hell of a guy, really.
Yeah.
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 So,
Okay, Tom, thank you so much
this has been a slice
for
of heaven.
being on our.
Oh.
We don't really get the attraction, or I don't. Jan says, "Oh, yeah, people," and we do get mail.
Sometimes it's funny. Sometimes the podcasts are funny.
Sometimes she's funny.
Sometimes I'm funny. Sometimes not so much.
That's like the guy who's driving on the road, and the cop stops him. Been chasing him for 3 miles. And the cop says, "Sir, your wife fell out of the car 3 miles back." He said, "Oh my God, I thought I was going deaf." Okay. With that,
There you go.
bada boom,
You
bada
gotta
bing.
do your.
Tom, say see ya.
See ya.
See ya.
This has been Around the Ozarks Rewind with Woody and Janet. If you have questions or topics for the show, email Woody and Janet at aroundtheozarks.com.